Good morning. It is Monday morning. I am trying to get the day started, and this is the ultimate test. Can I create an hours-long vlog on an iPhone? I probably can, but we'll see.
0 people. Pause video. Take picture. Pause video.
Even though I'm not leaving the house, I've got a lot that needs to be done today. I've got a phone call that needs to be made. I've got work meetings, which are virtual, thank goodness. This is any job I have. This is how I want to be able to go to meetings. This is...
Speech off.
There's a whole other conversation about how I really like the freedom that comes with having one's own business. And I'm probably going to be looking to start a business. Actually, I've already started one. I've got one client. I'm looking to expand that. And why am I not ready to expand it? That's a question that I need to... I don't need to, but I'm going to look to myself to figure out what's the answer to that question and how do we fix it, because I would like... I feel like I would like my own business. There's the freedom that comes with it and then the responsibility that comes with it, and I don't know if I want the responsibility, but you can't have one without the other, so it's like I'm willing to at least try it. But in the meantime, I do have a job that I do for other people, and one of those, I work for one main department that has a couple of sub-departments. Like, I have 2 jobs that are very casual jobs. Like, I could work anywhere from an hour a week to 10 hours a week at each one. Money-wise, it'd be great if I'd work like all 10 hours for each job, but I do not have the physical, the mental, the whatever capacity to work that much. But I need to work enough that this assignment that they gave me that's due in 2 days actually is done to all of our satisfaction. Like, I wrote a first draft, and I'm not satisfied that that's ready to publish, so I need to work on that today. That phone call, meetings, working on that. I think those are the main things that need to be done today, but there is a little thing that it's not work related, but it's something I need to do and not put off any longer. I don't know if you're going to see anything about that. I don't know if I'm going to go into details about that, but those are things that need to be done today. And I've really lost track of when this is due, but would you stop it? Does anyone else who is blind and uses voiceover on their Apple Watch just get frustrated with the amount of time that you just move in the wrong way and your damn Apple Watch talks to you whether you want it to or not? It's like, I am so grateful for voiceover. I would not be able to use my phones or my watch without voiceover. But sometimes you want to say, shut up. I don't want to hear you right now. I'm not asking you to read me anything. Just shut up. And then you've got times when you do want it to talk and it doesn't. It's like, what's with you? But again, voiceover is something that we have a lot to be grateful for like, disabled people should have the same rights as able-bodied people, but do we? Don't get me started on that rabbit hole. That's not necessarily a screaming passion of mine, but it is something that I know isn't what we'd like it to be. Let me just get off that already. Where was I? There's a lot going to happen today. And I'm not going to sit here and just let this tape run for hours and let you see every moment of the day. But I also wonder if I can make a video that's that like, can we pause it for a good solid hour, come back, pause it for, I mean, I don't know about a good solid hour, but well, I'm going to pause it now and get started on the day. Like, you don't have to see that. I don't want you to see that. And whatever, we're going to start this now.
Speech on. Take picture. Pause video.
And that's what today's video is going to be. And let's hope it's better than the last one I made. I created a video the other day and I just scrapped it because I couldn't even sit through it to listen to it.
Take picture. Pause video.
I had started, pretty much gotten this far, and then wasn't hearing voiceover, so I paused the video, tried to turn the volume up, and really, I guess I stopped the video and started another one, or I don't know what that was. But that's not how you pause the video and start it up again, or how you turn the volume up. I guess you can't turn the volume up with the camera app going. So I scrapped that and started over, and this is the started over version, and I'm hoping that the next thing you'll hear is whatever I do next. If this ends up ending the video, thanks for listening, watching, and I'll see you in the next video, but I don't think this is the end of it.
Empty. Stop recording video. Pause video.
That's going to be a pain in the butt if that's happening all day. My phone is sitting here saying 0 people, 0 people, 0 people. I'm like, the video is paused. Why would I care how many people you can see? I barely care in the first place because in case this is your first video, actually, I should probably just, even now it's saying 0 people. Well, I'm sitting right in, like, pretty much in front of it, so I don't know what to do. Hi, if this is your first video. I'm Ann. I'm a middle-aged, dual disabled woman. I have been blind my whole life. We recently found out I am also high-functioning autistic. It really would have been nice if the community,
0 people.
the medical community, had been knowledgeable enough
Speech off.
about autism back when I was a kid, and that diagnosis should have been made to tell, ideally, my single mother before her untimely death. I lost her at 11 years old. She had 11 years to know that, and not only get supports in place for my blindness, but for my autism. But don't get me started on that. I could spend forever talking about that. But being blind, I cannot look in the viewfinder and tell what you're seeing. And being autistic / I'm going to create what I'm going to create, I don't care. So if you want perfect pictures and perfect visuals, you have tuned into the wrong channel. If you're more interested in what I have to say, hi, welcome, thank you for watching. This is why I call it listen watching. You're listening with your ears. And you can watch with your eyes if you want to, but you may or may not see anything worth seeing, and that's just the way it is. It might be kind of a welcome to my world kind of thing, to kind of show what I see on a regular basis, which isn't even necessarily accurate, because what I see is nothing. I'm totally blind. So even if you do kind of see something in the camera, you're still seeing more than what I see. And there's a whole separate discussion, a whole separate video probably about how put yourself in my shoes when you're doing some of these ASMRs. Of course, I'm at the point where when I see ASMR, I don't even watch them anymore, because ASMR might as well stand for anti-speech movie reel. Like, not a single, like, all it is and that's all you hear through the whole video. No one ever opens their mouth and speaks. That's not the kind of video you'll find here. The kind of video you'll find here will have me speaking. Even if there is a moment of ASMR, I promise you I will come back with opening my mouth and saying something. Or else I opened my mouth and said something before, and then the video came to an untimely end because for some reason the phone accidentally stopped recording and I went ahead and posted it anyway. If the video is nothing but ASMR, I'm not likely to post it because I'm really at the point where I don't like ASMR. So, I will get better at this so-called introduction. I just started an introduction and then went down about 2 or 3 rabbit holes. But yeah, that's who I am, and that's the basics of who I am. And I've vlogged on and off for a long time, but I'm now using my phone to vlog, or a phone to vlog, because my creation of audio-based, well, all my videos are audio-based, but my creation of MP3-based videos has hit something of a snag. You cannot put an MP3 video, you cannot put an MP3 file itself up on YouTube. YouTube won't accept it. YouTube insists on some kind of video factor to all your video. Like, you have to have a visual, there has to be some kind of visual aspect. And up until recently, that involved Tunes to Tube. Tunes to Tube, I don't know what's going on lately, but sometimes it uploads, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it uploads the audio, sometimes it doesn't. Until we can either figure out why that is, or, well, who's the we in this scenario? Until I can either figure out why that is and do something about it, or I find a different way to put a picture and a MP3 together and create a video, I probably won't be creating videos like that. But now that there's the pause video feature on iPhones, I've recently been experimenting with putting that to use. And now this is like the ultimate experiment. I'm going to try to, I mean, it's 8:11. I'm going to try to vlog from like 8 to 2, 3, 4. I don't know about 4. But I'm going to try to vlog on and off. I'll be making a phone call and probably have this completely paused through it because I will not really. I'm not going to put a phone call... I'm not going to put a phone call on YouTube with my voice and other people's voices. I'm not going to put anything on YouTube with my voice and other people's voices. That's why there are some things that just won't get vlogged until I can get a system back in place where I can create an MP3 file and, you know, maybe rather than saying can, I should say do. Because I can do it today. I can go to this website I have in mind that's not Tunes to Tube and put up, or try to put up, a video, an audio-based video, an MP3-based video, and check it out. That's not number one on my priority list, and it's just not getting done. It's not that I can't do it, it's that I don't prioritize it, and I haven't done it yet. Let's just own the fact that that hasn't done, and it's no one's, that hasn't been done, and it's no one's fault but mine. But until I can edit to the extent that if I record someone else's voice, I can cut it out, because that's not acceptable to go on YouTube. I won't be putting things like that on YouTube. So, let me dig myself out of that rabbit hole and get the day started. Talk to you later, unless there's a tech glitch, and then see you next time. But hopefully talk to you later.
Take picture. Pause video.
Take picture is right next to pause video. Would you be making a video and then take a picture at the same time? I mean, is that something a person would do?
Pause video.
I suppose I can understand why voiceover would say 0 people or 1 person or whatever while the video is paused. You might pause the video and then want to make sure that your camera is perfectly positioned to you. If you cared what the video looked like, you would want to make sure that the camera, that you were in the frame, and you'd want voiceover to say that. I can grant that, but I personally don't care. But I know I'm not like most people. I'm not like most people, and that has gotten me into a lot of trouble, but it's not something I'm willing to try to change, because I am different, and trying to force myself to be like other people, let's call it like it is. I'm in my 40s, and I've been doing that for a lot of my life, and it's just, it makes you miserable is what it does, and I'm not willing to do it anymore.
Take picture. Pause video.